Hello teacher, we are group 5. Today we will present about the climate change. Let's start about the introduction.
Introduction. Climate change refers to long-term shift in temperature and weather pattern. This shift may be natural, such as through variation in the solar cycle, but since the 1800s, human activity have been the main driver to climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, cause as greenhouse gas emission blanket the earth, they trap the sun heat. This leads to global warming and climate change. The world is now warming faster than at any point in record history, generating electricity and heat by burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas cause a large chunk of global emissions. Manufacturing and industry produce emissions mostly from burning fossil fuel to produce energy for making things like cement, iron, steel, electronic, plastic, clothes, and other goods. Cutting down forests, the create farm, or pasture, or for other reasons, cause emissions since trees when they are cut release the carbon they have been storing. Disadvantage. Right to pollute. Industry in the ratified nations are purchasing legal rights to pollute the atmosphere. Slow process. Industry are opting the easy way purchase more allowance than implementing greener technology. Lack of centralized system or government framework. Absence of a centralized and accepted global standards act are missing. Outline. When did it start? The climate started changing a long time ago due to human activity, but we came to know about it in the last century. During the last century, we started noticing the climatic change and its effect on human life. We started researching on climate change and came to know that the Earth temperature is rising due to a phenomenon called the greenhouse effect. The warming up of Earth's surface causes many ozone depletion, affect our agriculture, water supply, transportation, and several other problems.
Outline natural reasons. These include volcanic eruption, solar radiation, tectonic plate movement, orbital variations. Due to these activities, the geographical condition of an area become quite harmful for life to survive. Also, this activity rise the temperature of the earth to a great extent, causing an imbalance in nature. Human reasons. Man, due to his need and greed, has done many activities that not only harm the environment but himself too. Many plant and animal species go extinct due to human activity. Human activities that harm to climate include deforestation, using fossil fuel, industrial waste, a different type of pollution, and many more. All these things damage the climate and ecosystem very badly, and many species of animals and birds got extinct or on a verge of extinction due to hunting. Background information. Climate change is the defining issue of our time, and we are at defining moment, shifting weather patterns that threaten food production, rising sea levels that increase the risk of catastrophic flooding, fires lacking across vast expanses of forests and extreme heat waves and droughts, coupled with rapid biodiversity and ecosystem loss, combining to create a mass extinction event that threatens or severely impacts our life on our planet. The impacts of climate change are global in scope and unprecedented in scale. Without drastic action today, adapting to this impact in the future will be more difficult and costly. Climate change refers to the long-term change in the planet's average weather patterns, such as temperature and rainfall, and changes in the frequency and severity of these patterns as a result of warming temperatures and change in rainfall. We are seeing impacts around the world, such as rising sea levels, sinking glaciers, and melting ice cap and extreme weather events. Motivation. It is an important problem because we live with it and it will affect how we live. It had a huge effect on our livelihoods, our health, and our future. It's a long-term pattern of weather condition in any particular place, and these changes are already having a big impact on our lives. It's important that we understand how the climate is changing so that we can prepare for the future.
Method: a representative and qualitative database has been built up, providing comprehensive metadata on the past and present scientific landscape of climate change research, its incentive, its benchmark, and its challenge and requirements. The applied method is integrated into the biometric platform New Quality and Quantity Indices in Science, which was initiated in 2009 to provide in-depth data of the publication output on a variety of life science and biomedical topics. The approach combines the application of publication and contextual factor with state-of-the-art visualization techniques. The core collection indices of the Web of Science (WOS), which represent one of the most important scientific literature databases, are used as data sources. In addition, WOS provides citation parameters for advanced database interpretation and quality assessment via the Journal Citation Report and the Journal Impact Factor. Search strategy, data acquisition, and correction. The quality of the database depends on the appropriateness and search strategy applied. The search term must involve all important synonyms. For these studies, the terms climate change, global warming, and greenhouse effects were applied. The artist acted as the wildcard and was used to search for the term with different endings to retrieve only the original research publications. Only data from publication types articles was downloaded. The art and humanity entries were excluded. No limitation of the evolution period was made so that all articles from 19 to 2020 were included in the analysis. The aim was to decimate thematically incorrect entries and maximize correct ones. The risk of an unrepresentative database has been reduced by searching in the title of the manuscript, even if e-data resulting from the search strategy cannot include all indexed articles. The metadata sorted by various key information was downloaded and saved as an MS Excel database to unify different designation of data. The names of author and their institutional affiliation standardization had to be carried out with the help of a specially developed application for the standardization of institution, a quality of at least 200 articles in a regional context must be achieved. A threshold of at least 20 articles on climate change was set for order. By applying those thresholds, it was possible to completely access all entries of institutions of orders above this value. Also, the names of the assigned subject area had to be adapted and standardized due to missing space or typing error. In doing so, all entries could be corrected without using a threshold value.